Hey, all of you What's the Scuttlebutt podcast listeners. I'm Jeff Copsetta. And this year for Memorial Day, all three of your hosts here have decided to adopt a veteran of the greatest generation and tell a little bit of their story. I decided to adopt First Lieutenant Bert Stiles. I'd like to read you an excerpt from his memoirs. Chapter 18. So to finish up. It is summer, and there is war all over the world. The war has spread from Normandy to Brittany, and the American columns are swinging in towards Paris. There's still plenty of war in Russia. The same war is still going on in the islands and in the sky over Japan. I can only think about it in terms of moments, chunks, and stretches of eternity measured in minutes. So far, I've lived through it. So far, the Lady of Luck has let me come through. There is hope as bright as the sun that it will end soon. I hope it does. I hope the hell it does. It will be a long time before I have made up my mind about this war. I'm an American. I was lucky enough to be born below the mountains in Colorado. But someday, I would like to be able to say I live in the world and let it go at that. The trouble with me is, I don't even know how to start to build my share of the one world. So if I get through this, I will have to get on the ball and learn something about economics and people and things. If that is vague, it is because I do not know where to start to be specific. In the end, it is only people that count, all the people in the whole world. Any land is beautiful to someone. Any land is worth fighting for to someone. So it isn't the land. It is the people. That is what the war is about, I think. Beyond that, I can't go very far. So if we can get through this, with this war, then I'll get started. And that is where Lieutenant Bert Stiles' memoir ends, just as abruptly as his life. Bert Stiles was a student at Colorado College in 1942 when he joined the American Army Air Force. He received his commission in November 1943 and went overseas to Great Britain in March 1944. He was awarded the Air Medal and the Distinguished Flying Cross and was a veteran of 35 bombing missions. Instead of returning to America when leave was due to him, he requested to be transferred to fighters. On November 26, 1944, he was shot down in a P-51 on an escort mission to Hanover, Germany. He died at the age of 23. Bert Stiles is buried at the Ardennes American Cemetery in Belgium. And so for First Lieutenant Bert Stiles, for all of the greatest generation that we lost in the Second World War, and to you, our listeners, we thank you and we wish you a very happy Memorial Day.